Hi there. So this little 5-minute fellow goes along with closing the gate also. So just begin on your hands and knees, and take your knees far enough apart that it's the length of your lower leg. And then begin the movement of just bringing your foot towards the other knee. And just start off really small, just a little bit at a time. And let the movement just start to grow organically as you let go of all this extra tension. Notice any extra tension you're holding maybe in your breath, in your chest, your belly, your jaw. And rest your wrists whenever you want to. So once you do that, do the other side. And you never have to do the other side as often, as much as the first side. You can usually go a little bit faster on that side. And notice how you get outside of that range of movement of the hip joint and your pelvis starts to move. So now in this position, well, let's rest for a second. I need to shake out my wrists. Okay, so shaking out the wrists. Now bring your foot in towards the opposite knee, and then start to rock a little bit backwards. So you start taking your pelvis a little bit back towards your foot. And be mindful of your knees. This is kind of bugging my knee a little bit. And all I had to do was move my foot and then it didn't hurt. So those of us who are getting up a little long in the tooth, we have to be a little bit more careful with our joints. And at some point, you're going to be able to just sit up. And this is the way some little kids sit up. And just do that a few times. You can just pull yourself back and sit up. And then come back. And then do the other side. So taking your foot towards the opposite knee. Noticing how at some point your pelvis starts to move. And then leave your foot there and start to take your bottom back towards your feet. Just noticing how you do that. See if you can let go of any extra tension. See if you can find that mobility in your hip joints. And then come on up to sitting. See if you can do that. And if you can't, that's fine. Just go as far as you can go. If this is the best you can do, then that's the best you can do, and just leave that. Just have fun with it. And we're playing the way babies play when they're learning how to move. And the problem is we forget how to add to our movement vocabulary because we don't do these kinds of movements. That children do all the time. Just alternate a few times. And there you go. And then when you're done, you can roll over onto your back and rest for a little bit and just feel your contact with the floor. When I started this whole process, I felt like there was a huge cavern underneath my lumbar spine because I had such a big curve in my lumbar, and now it lays fairly flat against the floor. It has a little bit of a curve, but it's pretty flat now, and it's just from doing a lot of these kinds of movements. There's nothing in particular that's going to do it for you. Just as your body learns to relax and be mobile and stable, your spine will find its own shape that is the best for your body. And so after you've rested for a little while, you can come on up to sitting and up to standing and just walk around and feel your hip joints. And have a great day.